Your Majesty, be merciful, spare our lives, we surrender our weapons. And we get the tomahawk for defeating Ludveck. We win. Queen Elincia, I'm so glad you're safe. Please forgive my tardiness. I've let you down, I'm sorry. Ridiculous, you did no such thing, Joffrey. Thank you so much. So, what of the rebel army? Without Ludveck at the helm, they're a mess. They're all running about trying to escape. As commanded, we are not pursuing the fleeing soldiers, and Lord Ludveck is locked up in the dungeon. Queen Elincia? Lucia is being held captive. If we're to save her, we need to talk to him. Your Majesty, General, we've received a missive. It concerns Lady Lucia. Queen of Crimea, we demand that you release the Duke of Felire. Refuse and Lady Lucia will die. No! Lucia. You have half a mark. If the Duke is not released by then, the girl dies. Queen Elincia, don't listen to them. Don't worry about me. Quiet. You can die sooner if you like. Your Majesty, you can't. You have to let me do something about this. Lucia would willingly die fighting for her country, I know. But you have to help her, Elincia. If you were in her position, she would surely do the same. Please, just give the word. Hello, Your Majesty. By the look on your face, I can see my plan has been a success. What exactly is it you want? To throw our country into chaos? No, I want to protect it, Your Majesty. What? And we have this guy just being a, Now, let's have you free me from this prison cell, and then we can discuss any further details. I don't think so. What? Are you truly willing to sacrifice Lady Lucia? Lord Ludveck, all your dissatisfaction and misgivings about me are well-founded. However, do you realize how many lives you've simply thrown away? Strength without compassion does not a ruler make. You care nothing for the people, sir. You cloak your desire to rule with pretty speeches, but it is nothing but arrogance nonetheless. So this is how it shall be? Very well, but Lady Lucia cannot be spared without my order. Allowing you to plant the seeds of rebellion and play havoc with the lives of my people is a failure for which I must answer. But I will see Crimea through this trial. I will give my people the future they deserve, no matter the cost. Well played, Your Majesty. Indeed, I have failed. Yet I wonder, are you capable of watching Lucia die? Or will you crawl back to me, your facial wash with tears, begging for mercy? How I pray to see that face, Your Majesty. Rebel soldiers, hear me. Ludveck of Felire, having conspired against the nation, will stand trial. As the Queen and ruler of Crimea, I refuse to negotiate on those bent on destroying it. So you're going to let this girl die? I will be strong, Lucia. Kick, scream, beg, give us a show, wench. Your Highness, your trusted friend will now die. Let this burn forever in your memory. People of Crimea, behold a true queen, your queen! Long live Queen Elincia!
Come on, do it. It's a clean shot. What's the problem?
I'm nervous. What if I hit her?
It's too late for nerves, Rolf. If you're not up to it, just leave it to the master, eh? Watch and learn. One clean motion. No hesitation.
The Queen's men are attacking! Stop him!
Sorry. Always lost in your book. What have I said about watching your back?
Form up! Surround them all! Don't let a single one escape!
Hold on, Lucia. Everything will be fine. You're safe now. Can you hear me? Hold on.
Can I just say how much I love that cutscene because it's just the Grail mercenaries coming in out of nowhere doing work? Queen Elincia, it's Sarek and the Grail mercenaries. They came to our aid. Now we'll get Lucia back in one piece, we've got nothing more to worry about. I'll deploy my knights at once. Sir Ike, if you hadn't come to help, I would have lost one of my dearest friends. Thank you. Thank you ever so much. Ahem. We were happy to do it, and Bastion pays well for mercenary work. Bastion? Yes, the Count of Farai knew about Ludveck's plotting before he left for Dayan. Bastion guessed that if he left the country, the rebels would feel confident enough to make their move. What else would you expect from Crimea's top tactician? Well, Crimea's most up an old dog, at any rate. Yes, that's just like him. Sorry that we had to stay hidden until the last minute. For a ruse like that to work, you have to deceive allies as well as enemies. I know you were acting in Crimea's best interest, but I'm sorry you had to let that happen to Lucia. No, it worked out fine in the end. Please, put it out of your mind. Lucia, Joffrey, I value your lives more than even my own. But it's my duty to protect this country, even if that means losing you. I've learned a lot from all of this. I hope to keep it out of harm's way, and I'll never make the same mistakes again. Good to hear. So what are you going to do about all the escaped rebel soldiers? The rebel army will be eradicated. We cannot allow them to sow the seeds of discontent among the people of Crimea. That's the right choice. Would you consider contracting my mercenaries for the job? No, Sir Ike. I'll leave that up to the Royal Knights. I'm certain this task will create anger among the people, and the Royal Knights may be resented for their role in it. But my duty as a queen demands that it be done. The people will just have to learn to accept that. There you go. Oh, Sir Ike, before you leave, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. What is it? When you heard from Bastion, did he say anything about Dayan? No, nothing. He informed me of a number of things. Apparently Dayan's reconstruction is playing out much like Crimea's. He spoke of a new king raising the banner of war and a charismatic young hero carrying into battle. He compared King Peleus to me and a silver-haired maiden to you. It's almost unnatural. He suspected that someone might be scheming, trying to manipulate Dayan. Bastion grew quite suspicious of it all. So, Bastion went to Dayan to try and confirm his suspicions on that? Yes, there was also something about Dayan's resurrection that we cannot afford to overlook. The Black Knight. What? I'll never forget him. He was the one warrior who the late King Ashnard trusted. Encased in pitch-black armor, standing tall with a crimson cape. When the Liberation Army fought at the capital, he was there. He studied with the silver-haired maiden. The Black Knight. The man who killed my father. But I defeated him 3 years ago, I'm sure of it. At the very least, he couldn't have escaped when Nado's castle came crashing down on him. The day after you fought, Bastion ordered some men to search the remains of Nado's castle. There were no traces of the Black Knight. No armor, no sword, no corpse. If the Black Knight that was seen in Dain was indeed the same Black Knight, he might prove to be a threat to Crimea. If he's still alive, I have no doubt I'll see him again. Elincia, this is very important information for me. Thank you. Of course. And that is the end of part 2. However...
A great war begins, one that threatens to tear the land asunder. A hero sides with the Laguz and Justice. The Maiden of Dawn fights for the Bjork and Dain. Their armies will collide, while the flames of the medallion burn brighter. Part 3, Intersecting Vows.
That's right. We're not even close to being done yet. Part 3 is actually the meat of the game. And probably one of my favorite parts in any Fire Emblem game. But I will see you guys for Part 3, Prologue.